Alright, everybody, it's WrestleMania season, baby. Alright, so before we get to WrestleMania 40, which I do have the Build-A-Figures for them, I want to go ahead and start off from WrestleMania 39 first before we do 40. So, anyways, we have the Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and yes, this will be the Build-A-Figure series for Mean Gene Okerlund, one of the most greatest commentators slash announcers of all time. So, here's a picture of old Hulk Hogan himself as his heel version of himself as in WCW, because that was the faction. He was a heel back in old WCW days, and as you can see, he was the WCW World Heavyweight Champion at the time. And of course, he's from good old California, as the usual. So the only figures I do have in the series is The Rock, which I can care less about, but he's going to be reviewed anyway, for order away for this series to work. Good old Dusty Rhodes, and then the Macho Man Randy Savage. So, listen, y'all. Enough talking. Let's open up Hulk Hogan, brother. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Here he is, good old Hulk Hogan out of the packaging. So, of course, when you open up this Hulk Hogan, you'll get the arms of good old Mean Gene. And, spoiler alert, I already built him, but I'm going to save him at the end of this video. Not this one, but once we reach to part 4. But for right now, this is part 1. We're starting off with old Hulk Hogan himself. And I know I have an Ultimate Edition of this figure already, but I feel like my Ultimate Edition figure is definitely 10 times better than this Hulk Hogan. And yes, you're probably wondering, he does have a little bit of staining on the biceps, brother. Or his pythons, brother. You know? So, he's got both double jointed not double jointed knees, you silly goose. Double jointed elbows, if you know what I mean. And then his leg splits pretty well. I mean, to do this, obviously. And then, of course, you can bend both of his knees, his left and right, so he could do like a running kick. We're doing some old football here. And then you have Hollywood in the back of his trunks. And then, of course, you have his iconic NWO shirt, and then you can just rip it off to reveal his classic muscles. So, yeah, that's kind of about it on Hulk Hogan here. And he does come with a lot of accessories here. He does come with a lot of interchangeable hands, which we'll get to in a bit. He does come with his weight belt that you basically wrap around him. And then you take this, and then you push the little buttons here. I have to do this off camera so I know what I'm doing. Can't do it on camera while I'm doing it. As you can see, as you push it on, there you go. Hulk Hogan has his weight belt on while he's wrestling or having it off. One way or the other, doesn't matter. But anyways, of course, you can take his classic bandana off, and what do you get? Bald! 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 Well, except for that little string that's in the way. That's basically holding his shades together because, well, as you can see, the shades are not hiding under the ears. They're going, well, blocking it, unfortunately. So, honestly, I'm not going to take it off just because, you know, I have reviewed Hulk Hogan with the glasses on before. It's the same head sculpt as the other one, of course, so I don't have to mess with it. It's kind of unnecessary. I can move it up. Actually, I can move it down. He can look down pretty good, but cannot look up because of his long blonde hair. Obviously. He's got his very, very nice flammable blue boots here with his face on it, so that's actually pretty cool. Obviously, the arms go 60 degrees as so, which is very, very nice. Get some arm swivel going on here. Same thing for the other side as usual. Got some leg rotation going on here, which is, again, very, very nice. We all want to see that. Including some good old boot rotations, which, again, that part will not change because it will always be a part of every single action figure that we can ever possibly own. We can bend his foot up, bend his foot down, or make it look goofy. Ankle pivots, of course. Yes, we do, baby. Ankle pivot city. We finally went to ankle pivot city, brother. And that's how it's done. We just went to ankle pivot city, so pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Anyways, what else does he come with here? Well, he does come with this little feathery thing that he puts wrapped around his shoulders. Like so. pretty nice. I know he's missing his bandana, and I'm pretty sure I dropped his bandana somewhere, so I'll have to find that. Don't you worry. He does come with interchangeable hands. Let's go ahead and get rid of these punching fist hands that he doesn't need. But however, I might have to keep one punching fist on there so I can do his iconic pose of all time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, let's just say this pose will help you remember. That's right, I'm talking about this one, baby. That's right, the good old Hulk Hogan pose. Just very, very iconic. Just like, look at that. Just having his hand up, doing the pose here. But I'm going to give him relaxing hands. So basically, all you got to do is pop it off, and then find the right matching hand like this one, and then you push it in there, like so. Here, I'll do it one more time. You pull it off, like so. You take this. Booyah, baby. Then you can move the hands around, you can still spin them around, all that jazz. And then Hulk Hogan is ready to go. Hulk Hogan is ready to kick some butt here. And obviously, am I going to take off the shirt just to show you the chest area? No, not really. Because I'm probably going to keep it on him because I don't think I'm going to be using this Hulk Hogan. Unless I do use him for something. But, so as you can see, you can still see his abs here. Of course, he still has that Ric Flair body torso. So you can basically move it up, move it down, move it up, move it down. Then spin it around, of all places. Round and round it goes. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. So I think that's about it on the good old, the American Hulk Hogan and his NWO when he was a part of WCW and the WWF/WWE. So there you go. I'm going to try to find his bandana. I don't know where it went, but hopefully I can try to find it. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like and comment and subscribe. Peace out.